Hello Virgo, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your love reading for February 2018. This reading is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon and Virgo Rising sign, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your Moon sign or your Rising sign. For this reading I'm using a new tarot deck. It's a Tarot Illuminati by Eric Dunn. That's how it looks like. It's a beautiful deck, been given to me for Christmas. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to draw an additional oracle card, Romance Angels Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue. Okay, I'll just shuffle a little bit longer and then I'll go straight into the reading. If you want a private reading, you can contact me by my email address or through my webpage or through the Facebook page. I'm also on Instango. You can find me over there for the short, quick questions or telephone call or whatever issues you have or situations you have. Right, let's go ahead and see what we have for you, dear Virgo, for love and relationships, February 2018. Okay, so that's your near future, present, and the recent past. And the first card which I have for you is sorry, I've got no glasses on. I'll put my glasses on. It's a new deck. Oh, it's an Emperor. Okay, brilliant. Then we have Six of Cups. And then we have Five of Swords. And the Spirit's message for you is the Prince of Wands. Okay, very nice. The Emperor, Six of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Prince of Wands. Okay. And in your present, we have Four of Pentacles, Justice card, Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Empress. In your near future, we have Ten of Wands. We have the Prince of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. All right, let's see what we have for you. I'll move that one through. First card which I have for you is the Emperor. The Emperor is the sign of Aries. Aries could be significant for you. But Emperor also talks about being in control of the situation, being in control of whatever's happening, having a structure in your life. Emperor is someone very could talk about, because we talk about romance and love, it could be your partner. In this case, he could be a little bit older than you because he carries that sense of maturity in him. He's a very important person, very fatherly figure, someone who is in charge of everything, someone everyone is looking up to. He could be even like, for example, if he's a head of a big company, but then he also looks after all his employees. He's very warm, but at the same time knows how to deal with people, knows how to deal with the business at the same time and the people at the same time as well. Very, very nice energy over there. And next to this card, I've got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups talks about something from the past. So have you had that person in your past, in a relationship, or this person comes from the past into, recently into your life, or, you shared past together, there was something it could be just your partner and you've been together for a long time. Six of Cups also talks about reminiscing about the good times, talking about the good times. Maybe you had a really good time with this person in the past. It talks about family affairs as well, Six of Cups, about relatives, siblings. But it's a very warm card because Cups is all about emotions and it's all very positive emotions. It's sometimes I say that if the ex comes from the past and you two are sharing good memories about. It might not be like bad split up or something. And because I've got this Aries person, this Emperor next to it, it could be that this person who appeared recently in your life and you two just reminiscing and talking about the good times you two have together. never know, because recently it was, you know, Christmas, New Year celebrations, and a lot of people come together, gathering. Maybe you met somewhere in one of these gatherings, your, you know, ex-partner, and with someone you had really good time together, and that's where you are sort of reminiscing. You never know. You might rekindling that relationship, but, you know, let's see how it's all develops. But then I see that Five of Swords next to this, and Five of Swords is all about mental arguing. It's all about, it's not a physical battles, it's not like very, it's about, it's putting very sort of strong messages across, and someone is decided that they had enough of bickering, they don't want anymore, and someone is actually feel like they want that sort of, this argument. It's a lot of sort of, it's very strange to have this card for me next to the Six of Cups, because Six of Cups is all about reminiscing, it's all about very positive. At the same time, I see that Five of Swords, where there is a lot of fiery exchange, it's not sometimes fiery, it could be very sort of intellectual. It's people sort of arguing on an intellectual level, and someone said, you know what, I had enough of this and I'm going to walk away, and someone feels a little bit. As I always say that if you are in you won this argument, you feel like you won this argument, sometimes it's nice to maybe step back and think about it. You might actually, with being so strong, being so argumentative, you might offend someone who is around you, and they decided just to give you that opportunity to be in a winning position because they just had enough of arguing with you. And if you are in defeating position, like you decided that you had enough and you don't want to sort of argue anymore with this person, let him win, then at least know that this, you know, winning situation is not going to bring him any satisfaction. So if this Aries turned up, is this Emperor turned up recently in your life, with whom you had a lot of very positive, and all of a sudden you started bickering and talking about it, and you decided that you're going to give him a chance to win this argument, you don't care anymore, or you are the one who is decided that, and this person decided to walk away. But I think it would be, depends how this Aries come across, because this Emperor sometimes, because they're so strong, they're so like being in control, they actually can be sometimes, you know, because I don't read the reversed cards, but when this card comes in a reverse position, some people, they, or I always say positive and negative side of each card. So I have got, I pass the message across. So if he exercise his powers, sometimes he can come across very controlling, this person. And maybe that's where if this being in control that's how it's coming across in this situation. And the Spirit's message for you is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is moving forward. Moving forward, because it's all about recent past, moving forward with some sort of the project, moving forward with the passion, moving forward with the fire. Wands is all about fire, passion. And if there is this person appeared, maybe someone new appeared in your life, Wands is, Page of Wands could be representing Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. You know, we've got Aries very sort of profoundly, very sort of, it's another Aries in your life sort of at the moment, very significant for you. So if you have got this new, much younger person appearing, so all the Spirit tells you that you need to move forward with all your, put all your energy, put all your passion forward and move away from this situation. If you notice, they're looking opposite direction, one goes this way. So you need to move away from this Five of Swords, of all this bickering, and move forward with, put all your energy on something else, dear Virgo. That is all in the past. Let's concentrate what's in the present. We have Four of Pentacles, stability and justice. I love that. I've got Empress, I've got Eight of Pentacles. It's fantastic cards. You've got stability, financial stability, stability in your relationship. There is no ups and downs. You're stable. I don't see, unless it's this Empress, if the gentlemen are watching this video, there could be this Empress who is appearing, another, could be appearing in your life. Empress is very, very beautiful woman. For ladies, at this stage, I don't see, any sort of suitors unless, we move further in the future. We've got some, characters in your past, and the spirit sort of advise you to move forward, and maybe move forward with this new person who is much younger than this emperor. In the present, I don't see any love relationship. It's all about being stable, and sometimes it's good maybe if you finish some sort of relationship, if you've been bickering, or your relationship with one of those areas is stable at the moment. Maybe you finished bickering and finished all this argumentative. And next to it, I see the justice. Justice is the Libra, sign of Libra, air sign. Or it tells me that whatever situation you're at the moment, it gives you clarity. You're stable, you're clear where you stand at the moment, dear Virgo. You know what you're manifesting. Look, she's holding that sword forward. You see clearly your situation. You see clearly your life, and you see she's got scales in her hand. They're balanced. Everything is balanced, because Four of Pentacles also talk about balance and stability, and Libra talks about having everything in balance in your life and concentrating at work at the moment. Working hard. Eight of Pentacles is being a master of your trade. If you're working hard on your business, making money, bringing money sometimes brings us also happiness, especially when we don't have them for a while, and then they started coming, or we started earning them. They also can sometimes substitute this sense of, not having love fulfilled by having like a love interest or a love-warming relationship in our lives. Money sometimes also quite nice they can be quite good substitute. Or you're working really hard actually to put your forward, either with your existing relationship or finding a new relationship, maybe putting yourself up to, on the dating sites, going out, seeing other people, meeting, going on a dates, mingling, going on a party, so whatever you're doing, you're working hard for building that relationship, either in existing one or to find this new love interest in your life, bringing that love interest. But everything is very stable at the moment in your life, dear Virgo. And the Spirit's message is the Empress. And I see Spirit tells you that you are like this Empress, dear Virgo, at the moment. What Empress tells us, she represents all the femininity, all the beauty in women. And women are, Virgo are very beautiful women in general, and they're very sort of motherly, they're caring, they're very down to earth, they love looking after people. I'm a Virgo myself, and I know I'm just sort of telling all these qualities. We love looking after other people. We put other people's interest in front of us. And that's what the Empress is talking about, being caring, being a good mother, being a good partner, being a good girlfriend, whatever you are. It also talks about, on some other decks, she is presented as a pregnant woman. It's being fertile. So if, dear Virgos, you're hoping to get pregnant this month in February, there's a very high possibility, because everything is stable in your life and the justice is there, so you deserve it. And so that might be that if you want to get pregnant, there's a high possibility for you to get pregnant, dear Virgo. If you don't want to get pregnant, then it means that there's protect yourself, avoid the situation because you're very fertile. Sometimes it talks about being fertile in different sense, metaphorically, is being fertile in a form of being fertile to some sort of projects, to ideas, to moving forward or something like this. But she's also, as I said, when I was talking about the emperor, she carries that sort of, because she is his partner, in a tarot deck, she is also very, likes being in control, but she's very sort of like being a control of the household. She's very motherly figure. So that's what its spirit tells me, and I think that's the spirit sees you at the moment, dear Virgo. Everything is stable, just you're working hard, and you're beautiful at the moment. Forget about past is the past. What's happened in the past, leave it there. Apart from this five of swords, actually, there's nothing drastic in the past as well. And as I said, swords is all about our ideas, thoughts. So it's all about mental, it's being argumentative. And in the near future, I've got 10 of Wands is working really hard. Whatever you started now, you're working really hard. You will be carrying that burden in the future. And what the card tells you that, don't overwork yourself too much, dear Virgo, because, you're carrying all the responsibilities. If at the moment you carry all the responsibilities on your shoulders, like work, I don't know, family, a relationship, whatever, sometimes building relationship is so hard. I know it. As soon as you start a new relationship, this person takes all your life, you either can't concentrate on work, so you're behind with your work, or you started going on a date and it occupies your time, and it's actually tiring. I know it's pleasant, but it's very nice, exciting, but at the same time it brings extra burden on us as women. I don't know about men, maybe it's the same for men. But it's, we have to compensate, especially if you have family, children or something, when you start going out, you still have to catch up with everything else, with all your normal life, and then a new person is appearing in your life. So what it tells you, just sort of drop that weight. 10 is the end of the cycle. The cycle is over for you to carry all this heavy burden on you in the near future. You need to drop it. You need to learn how to delegate, how to ask for help, how to sort of discuss it with other people, so that you are not the one who carries all this on you. But it's not negative as well. Card is very positive card as well. And then we have a Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is starting something new in your life. It's either news is coming, but news is coming either from the Earth sign. It's again, it could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It could be you starting some sort of a small business, but it's on a very small scale. I know it's a love reading, so I should be concentrating, but I can't avoid if there's some sort of messages over here. Or you started dating someone. You might be started dating another Earth sign, another Virgo, Taurus, another Virgo or Taurus or Capricorn person. But it's all on a very sort of early stages, on a very early sort of, you only started going on a date, but I can see that it's not going really well. I've got 2 10s here. One of them tells you drop all this heavy weight. One of them tells me that, wow, you've been hurt. You've been hurt in the past. The other way I can see this, that if you've been hurt in the past, don't bring it into this new relationship, because you only started it. I can't see you being like having a 10 of swords in your bag, because at that sort of early stages, when you only started knowing each other, no one can actually hurt you so much. People can hurt you a lot if they've been in your life for a while, and then, when you actually involved with each other, and then they sort of disappeared or betrayed you or broke your heart or something like this. So that's what it tells. But if you just started dating someone new in your life, then make sure that you leave all that pain in the past. Don't bring it in the future with you. I know it's easy to say than to do it, but, be aware of that you might come across that you've been hurt so much. Men are checking us, or women checking us. Especially when we just start a relationship, there's always that sort of checking period. people just throwing, comments about, so have you recovered from your previous relationship? And, oh, how are you still seeing your ex? And if you come across very bitter, if you come across like, oh yes, straight away you just bite on this remark and you carry on, oh yeah, he's done this to me, he's done that to me. You might, come across that you haven't recovered yet from that, and you might carry that pain, that, trauma into your new relationship. Not everyone wants to deal with someone else's baggage. So try to leave all that behind. Try to sort of, not every man or woman who hurt you in the past, not the same, not every partner in the future will do the same to you. You might want to protect yourself. It's very normal for us. You want to be precautious, but you don't have to be suspicious of every single person. That's what I try to say to you, dear Virgo. And the final card for you is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands talks about passion, talks about fire. Maybe that's a message to you. Put all your passion into this relationship. If you just started seeing someone, put all your fire from your heart into this relationship, and that's where, leave all this baggage behind, that heavy baggage as well you're carrying on you, and that pain you're carrying on, inside of you. Leave all that behind. Put that passion, put that fire into new relationship, and it might materialize in something beautiful. Gentlemen, if you're watching this video, it could be a new lady, there could be the Leo area, Sagittarius coming into you. I know people say in general readings they don't read genders. I do read genders. I feel that's because I'm an intuitive card reader. I sort of associate with the cards the way they come across as the men and women. And I feel for you gentlemen, if there is a new lady might be coming into your life who could be like Leo, Aries or Sagittarius sign. Okay, here we are. That's what we have for you, dear Virgo. Really, really nice. There's a lot of messages for you. Take it on the chin. And I always say we all have free will. That's why we watch the videos, YouTube videos, so that we're not doing the same mistake. We try to protect ourselves. We want to take all the previous experience on board and move on. Let your friends help you. That was about this card, actually, when we were talking about drop that heavy weight. Ask for and accept support from others. If you do need support, if you carry too much on yourself, ask for the help. That's exactly what the Oracle deck tells you. Let your friends help you. If you are have some sort of issues, maybe talk to your friends. Leave that pain when you talk with the friends and leave it there in that moment, in that conversation. Don't carry it into your new relationship, dear Virgos. I hope it was useful for you. I think it was helpful for you, dear Virgos. I, really resonate with you because I'm Virgo myself. And please, if it's all very general, if you want the private readings, contact me. I'm on Instango. You can contact me through my email address, through Facebook, or through my webpage. I would be very happy to do the private readings for you. Otherwise, I'll see you next month, or watch the general readings, which I will publish a little bit later. Okay, thank you very much, Virgo. Good.